Hey there, Griever Gang, welcome back to Griever Productions. I know it's been a long time since I looked at Beatpella. I had a look at their K-pop medley I think it was about 3 months ago, it's probably closer to 4 months ago at this point, and they were a group in which I looked at and went, I'm gonna fall down the rabbit hole. Unfortunately, as what tends to happen with me, is I got distracted, and I forgot. I went back through the comments on that video, and I had a look at what was most recommended. Now, this one seems to be up there. And from what I understand, the gentleman, I believe their name is Wing, does this one completely solo, but people have been raving about it in comments. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. Full disclosure, I'm a vocal coach, but when it comes to beatboxing, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So my references to things may be incorrect, but I will try to relate them back to the things that I hear and things that I can relate to in my kind of area of expertise as best as I can. And I hope that you, in the comments below, if I'm wrong on things, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments. So before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it very highly if you did so. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Wing performing Dopamine. What? Okay, hang on. Wait. Those new to the channel, I do like to pause things and kind of go over things as I'm hearing them, but I need to hear just a section there again. Hang on. What? The amount of control that goes into something like that. So, and I know it sounds so simple, right? I thought I was, every now and then, I've often had this gag where if I'm in the middle of a song and then there is, and this is only in practice at home, mind you, never on stage, but if there's a trumpet or a brass section happening whilst, like an instrumental section happening, I'll sing along with it, and I thought my trumpet sound was pretty good, right? I'm not going to demonstrate it because it pales in comparison to this. This is insane, but just the control on the volume and the swell that happened there. What is? No, go back a second more. Like how? How does that work? No, I can't do it. I went to do it and I'm going to make an idiot of myself. Just the way that he starts with that full volume and then brings it back almost instantly. This is the most realistic trumpet I have ever heard from a human voice. What? Okay, let's keep going.
The brain's motivation neurotransmitter, dopamine. Dopamine.
What's going on? What is this?
Dopamine.
What? Okay, sorry. I'm literally only pausing at this moment because my brain can't. It just can't, right? I don't know what to say. Look, there is something to be said about making all of the sounds realistic, like how earlier he was making the trumpet sound incredibly realistic, right? To the point where you would swear, like if you close your eyes, you would never have been able to tell the difference. There is something entirely different about being able to layer all this stuff. And look, I've seen I've seen people that can beatbox, right? I've never been around incredibly proficient beatboxers, but I've been around people that have beatboxed for fun, and I find it incredibly impressive that they can do so many things with their voice. This, however, is just a completely next level thing. What if anybody in that's watching this has information, like has links or anything as to how these guys learned and like them talking about how they do what they do, please put them in there. Because this is wild. The layering of all of these kind of techno sounds are crazy. And I know I got in trouble in the last video. Because I mentioned that what a lot of vocal groups will do in the kind of cases of, I'll say in a cappella groups, right, that tend to use their voices to create the music. Groups like Naturally Seven was my example, I believe. What they tend to do is add some form of effect to the microphone in order to get a particular sound. So if they were doing a guitar, they would add an extra little sound on there to make it sound a little bit more like a electric guitar. From my understanding, which could be wrong. This, however, the reason that this baffles me so much, right, is because I'm hearing all of these different layers, and I know for a fact that it can't be the same case as that, right? So it can't be the same case as being able to put the effects on the voice. And now, the reason that I know this is because there are so many layers that sound entirely different that one effect on this voice will not create the same feel for all of the sound. It breaks my brain. It's crazy. But I have to admit, too, right? So with these guys, and I mentioned this in the previous video as well, I believe, that, so being ADHD, my brain's constantly, like, fired. It's constantly firing up. There's constantly thoughts going on, even when medicated, right? Like, the medication does definitely, like, quieten things down. But I'm struggling to articulate anything because when I'm listening to this, it's gone. All thought gone. Like, it's just wild. It's so out of this world. Hang on, I gotta go back a second here.
Dopamine. Dopamine now.
What?
Can you feel it now? Check it.
Whoa! Come on! What was that? Understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. There are some incredible things that one can do with a voice. There is incredible things. I've spent I've spent so many years of my life mastering and understanding vocal and how it works, and this is a realm in which I know nothing. Nothing. And it just baffles me. I can tell it's good. There is something in my brain that's going, whilst you have no knowledge of any of this that's going on at all, you know nothing, sir. This is brilliant. I am just in awe of this.
Dopamine.
What? What in the world was that? What was that? Look, brain. Every now and then something comes across this channel that I have no words for. And these guys are it. I don't mean just Wink, the whole group. The whole thing. I don't get it. I don't understand. And it does my head in. Not in a bad way. I just want to make that very clear. The thing that I'm... okay. Use your big boy words, Jim. I think I said that in the last one that I did with Beatpella as well. Use your big boy words. I ain't got any right now. This is wild. Okay, so Beatpella have this... No, it's gone. I had an entire thought process. It was gone. It's completely gone. How do I put into word? So the thing that baffles me, right? When I look at vocal technique, why is it so dark in here now? My lighting hasn't changed. I don't understand. Anyway, we focus so hard in vocal to make one coherent voice, to make one voice sound as pristine as it possibly can be. And then you get vocalists that will do, like, you know, they'll be able to do juggle clean vocal, harsh vocal, all that sort of thing. What we aren't prepared for in the area of vocal that I'm part of is something like this. You can see in real time the layering that's happening, and it destroys me. And the only reason that I say it destroys me is because I think of it in terms of waveforms, like if you're recording a song, and what you would expect to be seeing are multiple waveforms of each different layer that's happening, but it's all one dude, all happening at the same time. I don't understand. I love it. Can't argue with that. But I don't understand it. I am hoping to understand it at some point. Will it be ever something that I attempt to do? No. It will be ever... And a large part of the reason is, yeah, I would love to learn how to do it, but there's no way I would do it publicly knowing that these people exist. Like, there's no way. I could never do it. Not anymore. Because I would be comparing myself too hard and just be like, there's no way I'm reaching that. No. Like, that's so cool. But, God, I'm just going to leave it to them. And you know what's fun, too? Let's say... And God forbid this happen, right? Let's say Beatpella doesn't work out. That man could easily find himself a job making sound effects for movies. Am I wrong? Like, my brain's gone back. Now, I'm not sure how many people have seen this, but the old Police Academy movies, there was one guy in there that kept making all of the sound effects while he was there. When could do that? I have no doubt in my mind after hearing that. Like, oh man. Look, I'm going to keep rambling if I go on any further. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing. If you have any suggestions of what you want me to look at next, rather, my brain's still not working, in the description below is a link to our Google form. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us further and join the wonderful list of people here, we have a Patreon that you can join from as little as $3 Australian per month. And if you like gaming and film reviews, you can join us over at Griever Gaming or Griever Film and TV. Links in the description below. Griever Film and TV is one that I've still yet to launch, but hopefully that'll be soon. Alright, see you soon.